Ahoy there, my name is Amy. Thank you so much for coming on this bright and beautiful day where we are making bad financial decisions. I be in Coronado, California, sailing the high seas today with the lovely people that I am meeting here and networking with. So I thought that we could, me crew, come over here and do more acronyms for portfolio names. So this is just a simple little thought exercise of, can we get something that is in a word form that everyone can recognize and remember easily, and also have good total returns, and something that maybe we could adopt as a community. Or it's really just a way for me to create a video and keep the algorithm on YouTube happy with me while I'm networking in Coronado. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and let's make these bad financial decisions together. So, we have BOAT, Blocks, OMA, AMYY, and T-SPY. I like this one because it has blocks. I do like OMA and AMYY and also T-SPY. So I would actually be in all 5 of these, and I would be okay, or 4 of these, and I would be okay with this being it. I probably would have like 50 or 60% in T-SPY and everything else at 10%. But I do like advanced micro devices. That's what it's, AMD. And so why not be in leveraged AMD? And then OMA is Berkshire Hathaway, and Blocks is a bunch of Bitcoin related things. Anyways, Blocks is the golden child right now. Next, we have SHIP. Salty, HOYY, IMIST, and PLTY, which maybe SLTY was not a great option for this. It's probably dragging it down, so we probably replace it with like SPY-T, which why don't we do that? Give it more of a fighting chance. We'll do SPY-T. Okay. And we will backtest this again. So SPY-T, HOYY, IMIST, and PLT. So this pays on Mondays, monthly, Thursdays, and monthly. But we have the S&P 500, and we have 3 different conviction plays. And so in 3 different sectors. So it's actually kind of diversified with what we have conviction on. Again, in a real portfolio, we probably wouldn't have equal weight. We'd probably have like 50 to 60% in SPY-T and then 30% everything else. But hey, this is what it is. And then we have YACHT. So it's YMAX, AMDY, Chippy, HOOY, and TQQQY. So we have YMAX, which is everything that YieldMight has. It's a single stock and a non-inverse. And then we have AMDY, which is on a cover call strategy on AMD. Chippy, which is a basket of funds that is based on semiconductors. HOOY is a conviction play on Robinhood. And then TQQQY is a leveraged play on the NASDAQ 100. So, and so is HOOY. They both pay on Thursdays. So that's an interesting play because Robinhood has a lot of momentum right now. So it's also the golden child. And then finally, we have sail, which is what I'm doing today. We are sailing. It's probably very nice out. Hopefully I'm having a lot of fun. Maybe they'll have caviar. I don't know. So SPY-I, AMDW, AIUI, and LFDY. So we have gold and we have a crypto related thing that pairs very nicely. And then we have AMDW, which is also 1.2 leveraged AMD. So we're having a lot of fun with AMD in these acronyms, but there's only so much that starts with the letter A. It isn't Amazon related. And then we have SpyEye, which is the S&P 500. So in a real portfolio, we probably wouldn't equate this either. We would have like 70% in SpyEye and 10% in everything else. But, you know, this is just for fun. So if everything is equal weight, then boat, why don't we actually just rename these instead of portfolio 1? We'll have boat, we have ship, and we have yacht. I feel like I'm misspelling yacht, but hey. And then we have sail. We're going to backtest just to have the... So for boat, or ship did the worst. We lost money. It has... Oh, that's because we have iMist in there. We could change that to iSpy. It's fine. We're not going to manipulate that anymore. So we have $9,578 if we had used ship. However, if we have iMist and we keep reinvesting into it, hopefully someday strategy gets its momentum back, and hopefully someday it'll work out that we got it, and in the end, like, we'll be laughing. Either way, it looks like the third place one here is boat with $10,389. Then yacht comes in second place with $10,518. And sail has $11,282. So the reason for that is I think gold is doing really well right now. And so is Bitcoin with LFGY, and AMD is having such a good moment. So right now we would rather go sailing than being on a ship, and definitely on a yacht and not on a boat. So I still like the boat. Well, which of these 4 funds portfolios do you like the best? Which one do you think has the better makeup of things? Because AIUI is gold, but it is leveraged gold. So in certain circumstances, it might not do as well. So thank you so much for sticking this out with me. Let's go into my studio. And I'd really love to thank all 3,925 of you who have found me interesting enough to subscribe. And also, let's see, we got members. Thank you so much. Jetta, Omega Werewolf X, In My Opinion, BGP Automotive, Padre Spalding, Bill Bryant, Shane O'Mac, Motivation Boost, Michael Holiday, and Scout Behringer. You are making it possible for me to do bad financial decisions and do YieldMight as my full-time gig and making it sustainable for me. So I do appreciate you all, and you're amazing. So which of these portfolios was your favorite from tonight? And the next time I go on vacation, should I attempt to do something like this again? Or was it a terrible, bad financial decision? And I will talk to you all later. Bye.